copyrighted by NBL.
Mabuhay Pilipinas, mabuhay lalawigan ng Pangasinan. Welcome to the continuing action from the 2026 National Basketball League NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup Reinforced Conference live from the Robert Estrella Memorial Stadium here in Rosales, Pangasinan. It's going to be a good one. The home team, the Pangasinan Asenderos, will face the visiting Quezon City Titans. Good day, everyone. My name is Ati Servino, and I'll bring you the action live from courtside. And of course, we are all pumped up and ready as the Asenderos are determined to bounce back from their 114 to 119 loss to the Taguig Generals last June 28 at the Paco Arena. That game, by the way, went into overtime. It was really a close one. Look at the shooting of both teams. They both made 39 field goals, but of course, the Generals with more attempts, rebounds, a little edge there for Taguig. Actually, assist was a big factor for the Generals. A better teamwork. So, right now, Pangasinan, they're at 1-1. On the other hand, also the Titans, by the way, are also coming off the same last opponent. They lost also to the same Taguig Generals last July 12 over there at West Rembo. The score, wow, 146 to 115. I mean, look at the field goals, 24 against 29, and then the rebounds, a big disparity in rebounds. You know, in that, okay, now, we've set the stage. We'll be back with our pregame protocols and the game after this break. Stay with us.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the NBL 2026 season Governor's Cup Reinforced Conference, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown here at the Robert B. Estrella Senior Memorial Stadium, Rosales, Pangasinan. Live on Premier Sports 2, Tap Sports, and NBL Pilipinas YouTube and Facebook. It's our main game, Pangasinan versus Quezon City. At this moment of time, let us all rise if you were able, and kindly remove your caps with the Philippine flag to be carried by Charles Saure. Pari lamang po tayo magsitayo at pakitanggal ang inyong sombrero. Let's sing all together the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Can remain standing to honor the team's hymn. First to sing is the Quezon City.
Lungsod Quezon, aming mahal, araw mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang alab mo'y buhay, sa iyo buong sigla kami nagpupugay. Dito'y ilaw ang diwa mo, hiyas ka ng bayang sinisinta. Dito'y nukling mitiing banal, sa'yo ang pag-ibig namin at dangal. Lungsod Quezon, aming mahal, araw mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang alab mo'y buhay, sa'yo buong sigla kami
Thank you very much, Quezon City Titans. They gathered as well to sing Pangasinan hymn, Your Pangasinan Asinteros. Thank you very much, Pangasinan Asinteros. Both teams, please proceed on the center court for the sportsmanship handshake. Before we start, we would like to call on to the center court the coaches of the Pangasinan Asinteros, head coach Chris Calagio with his assistants Jason Vinluan, Porfirio Marzan Jr., John Paul Cabocol, Benjamin Adogol Jr., and Jay Obligacion, together with our NBL executives led by our chairman, Soy Mercado, and our vice president for basketball operations and NBL commissioner, Mr. John Edward Aquino, and of course, our NBL president, Ms. Rose Montreal.
Good evening, everyone. Kanina po, nung hindi tumutugtog yung music, sabi namin, hindi pa pwedeng walang kanta ng Pangasinan. So, dapat po tinawag ko na si Coach June Marsan para kumanta. Kaya lang po, natakot po tayo kasi uwi pa po kaming Manila. So, on a serious note, I would like to thank the team of Pangasinan Asinderos led by, of course, the one and only Honorable William Cesar of Rosales, Pangasinan, with the support of our dear Governor Ramon Monmon Guico III. And of course, kung meron pong license sa GAB na mas mataas pa sa head coach, wala pong iba yan, kundi the wind beneath the wings of Coach Chris Calagio, Attorney Trina De Vera Calagio. Ma'am, maraming salamat. Finally, Coach Chris, Coach Sunny, Coach June, ito na ang franchise certificate ninyo na ibig sabihin, hanggang nandyan ang Asinderos, walang ibang Pangasinan na makakapasok sa NBL Pilipinas. National Basketball League Pilipinas, franchise certificate. This certified that Pangasinan Asinderos, represented by its team owner with team address in Pangasinan, having been part of the National Basketball League Pilipinas, is hereby granted the exclusive perpetual rights to use their team name, the name of their locality, Pangasinan, for as long as there is an existing and enforceable agreement between NBL Pilipinas and the said team owner. The exclusive rights granted to Pangasinan Asinderos comes with the right of first refusal of the right to issue a waiver in favor of a third party to use the team name Pangasinan Asinderos in their team name in joining another program of NBL Pilipinas like WNBL, NBL Youth, NBL 3x3 Professional, with the final approval of NBL Pilipinas. This certification is issued by NBL Pilipinas, represented by its board to its franchisee, Pangasinan Asinderos, for whatever legal purpose it may serve them. I hereby attest to the truth and the veracity of the foregoing facts. Signed, Rosalie Manay Montreal, President NBL Pilipinas. Congratulations, Team Pangasinan Asinderos.
And we are ready to begin. NBL fans, now let us meet the starters first for the Quezon City Titans. Starting at guard number 1 from Quirino, Virgin Santos. Also at guard number 23 from Ramon Magsaysay, Baeng Perez. At forward number 11 from Novaliches, Bilshan Digdo. Other forward number 88 from Santa Lucia, John Bar Acolania. And starting at center number 17 from Gulod, John Sonsora. The head coach of the Quezon City Titans is Patrick Pacay, assisted by John Sancho. And now let us meet the starters for your Pangasinan Asinteros. Starting at guard number 13 from Masingan, Mark Fabio. Also at guard number 71 from Masingan, Alan Papa. At forward number 19 from Matarem, Charles Saure. Other forward number 77 from San Quintin, Aldrin Ligon. And starting at center number 18 from Anta, J.R. Kaase. The head coach of Pangasinan Asinteros is the head hands, Chris Calabio.
There you see on your screens the starting lineups. The visitors will parade Santos, Perhis, Acolana, Digno, and Sonsona. Meanwhile, the home team, the Asinteros, they will respond with Fabia, Papa, Saure, Ligon, and Kaase. Of course, our referees for today, Sarmiento, Orialte, and De Silva. So we are about to be underway here at the Estrella Stadium in Rosales. And the tap is won by the Titans, the visiting team in white. Acolana, he has been on the tears of late. Digno, oh, we've seen it so many times, but he misses this time. Out the pass. And Saure is hemmed in well by the defense. Meanwhile, Digno opts for the kick out. Santos to Acolana, and he loses it. Papa now, and Papa is tagged before he could shoot. Oh, basket is good. So it's a blaze 3 for Alan Papa. So they give him continuation. So now a rare 4-point play in the works to begin things for Pangasinan by Alan Papa. Yes, 4 points in a snap of a finger for Papa. So 4-0 early lead for the Asinteros. Acolana. He was the best player in their first game, their win over Nueva Ecija. Acolana. Oh, Acolana loses it. All right. They wanted to give it to the low blocks, but well read by the defense. Now in transition is Digno. And it's a blaze 3 for Bilshan Digno. And for sure, they will need a lot more than that from Digno if they are to win this game. Meanwhile, Papa has all the 6 points. Yes, he has all the 6 points of Pangasinan. They pop out. VJ using the screen. Oh, he hooks a pass, but it is anticipated by the defense. They keep the ball though. Digno for 3. No. Nobody there for the rebound. And referee holds play, holding on the waist So he was holding on the uniform of the opponent. Speaking of uniform, of course, right now we see that Quezon City, they are now using a new moniker. They are now called the Titans. But they explained, they announced that their new uniform will be available by their next game. So right now they are still using their former uniform. Also, they have a new head coach in the person of Patrick Bakay. Of course, Coach Bakay used to be the assistant. Again, it's early in the season. No, the team, they won their first game and then they lost 2 in a row. You can say, well, they changed their moniker, they changed their head coach, they changed their uniform. Let's see if that will work wonders for their campaign. Who knows? Try everything. Oh, foul away from the ball. So it's on Saure. And by the way, Saure was impressive in their win. Their opening day win against Manila MLB right here in Rosales. Okay, Sansona is the second player to score for Quezon City after Digno. Ligon. And here's the attack. Referee holds play. Well, you can say referees have been calling it a little bit tight this early on. So 2 quick fouls on John Cedric Sonsona. That will send Kaasi to the line. Of course, Kaasi, a product of the University of Luzon in Dagupan City. Of course, we are not in Dagupan today. We are in Rosales. Dagupan is a little further down the road. Hopefully one day we could play there. They have some nice gyms over there. Meanwhile, Pelhis splits the middle, no. But it's with Aculana. Sonsona, cross-court pass. Pelhis, no. And nobody there for the rebound. Good backs out by the Asenderos. So 19 on the shot clock. Saure will trigger. Finds Ligon. Ligon passes to the side. No. And Acolana all alone for the rebound. Quezon City now threatening. Santos. Oh, errant pass. Miscommunication with Acolana. But again, we are still in awe at the performance of this JM Acolana. Despite losing 2 in a row, he has still put up, you can say, good numbers. And that's nice because when you have guys like Acolana, Digno, you have identified who are the building blocks of your franchise. Who can you build your franchise around? Oh wow, nice cut! Nice cut by Kaasi. When he was playing for the Golden Tigers of the UL, Kaasi was of course a center. But you can see that in the next level, Kaasi has the tools to play even small forward. Of course, he was the tallest member of the team at that time. Again, Saudi, of course, again, we've said this before, another good building block for Coach Christian Calagio and the Asenderos. Meanwhile, a triple, cold-blooded triple by Bill Digno. Titans now behind only by 2. Kasi, cross court. Back to Kasi. Look at the ball movement of the Asenderos, but it's stolen by Santos. And a counter steal. All right, Saure. Saure now. Oh, Saure. You know, Saure. No, CJ Saure with the blaze read. No, CJ Saure can move the ball. He can move, he can dribble the ball very well for a player of his size. Because I remember when Saure was in high school, he was at Letran in Manila. He was playing the big man's position. Meanwhile, quick retaliation by the Senderos. I said, I've been watching Saure. I've seen Saure since he was in high school. In fact, some of the, a good number of the players in NBL Pilipinas, I've seen them since high school. Another professionals. Okay, shot clock violation blows in the face of QC. Look at this slick move. Yes. Here's a better angle for us to appreciate. Look at the body control. Look at the flexibility. 15-8 now, 7-point lead for the home side. So at the line. Meanwhile, an early sub here for the Titans. Coach Bakay has decided to shuffle his men. Meanwhile, another correction that earlier shot was deemed a blaze 3. Okay, so Arceo, by the way, is the new player in. Meanwhile, Coach Calagio will counter with the introduction of Sarmiento. So now both coaches are going to their reserves after 6 minutes, which is probably the usual substitution pattern. I mean, after 6 minutes, if it's not working, change. That's another thing. If there are scouts from the other teams watching, they also monitor the substitution patterns. And we'll be back after this break. Stay with us, please. And thank you very much to Dayu. Tara, may Dayu. Of course, Dayu is the official technology solutions partner of NBL Pilipinas. Of course, they have a lot of plans for the league. Meanwhile, Fontana Purified Drinking Water is our official hydration partner. Stay hydrated, stay healthy. Fontana Purified Drinking Water. And of course, thank you also to N1 Electrolyte. Yes, you need your electrolytes when playing sports like basketball. And a slice of the Good Friday crowd we have here at the Rosales Stadium in Rosales, Pangasinan. At the Estrella Stadium rather, in Rosales, Pangasinan. Yes, they came in full force to support their homegrown Asenderos. This team is, of course, 100% from Pangasinan. Santos hesitates. Goes to the corner. Arceo, his first attempt. No, cleared by Sarmiento. Bounce pass to the post. Oh, stolen by VJ. And then, Cañete. Yes, off the bench. It's a blaze 3 for Cañete. And it's down to 7. Here's a miss. All right, Arceo now is on the run. Arceo, no. Open court basketball. Let's see who benefits from this. No, there are certain teams that thrive when the game is open court. There are also teams that, prefer to play deliberate half court. But of course, it's best if you can excel in both. And ball will go out of bounds in favor of Acenderos. So baseline inbound to be performed by the Titans. The Acenderos rather. And Papa continuing to heat up. If you look back to their game against Taguig, they had a chance. I'm talking about Pangasinan. It all boiled down to the breaks of the game. Take a look at it again. See? Well positioned. They did not deny. They did not seal Papa. And Papa was free to move underneath. You have to push him away from his sweet spot, they say. All right, Cañete crossing the timeline. And another turnover for Quezon City. We've just crossed the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. Okay, strong move. Kick out. To the corner. Open. Oh, wow. And Estores with the triple. Again, defense was caught napping there. They did not even challenge. Take a look at it again. Look at that. No defense at all. If there was defense, they were late. And you like the scoring pace of Pangasinan right now. Oh, steal! Will they go all the way for the flush? And that should pump up the crowd. Then on with the slam. Oh, for sure, the adrenaline now is flowing for the Acenderos after that dunk. And a foul given up. Oh, offensive foul. Yes, a moving pick. Again, look at this. It starts with good defense. And this should definitely be in our top 10 place. Yes. Reserve that a spot in our top 10 place, okay? Here's the reverse angle. Look at that. He simply posterized Cañete. A good play, good play. For a while, no, the defense winked. 25-13. What? QC, they have to do something about this scoring pace by Pangasinan. Maybe they should try to slow it down a bit. Because if they run, it looks like Pangasinan is ready to run and run and run in this game. At the line, Estores. So, if you compare, this is their third game for the Acenderos. For sure, it's obvious. No? A lot of changes in this Governor's Cup vis-a-vis their lineup in the President's Cup. So I guess, Coach Calagio and his staff, they did their homework. No, they scoured the courts of Pangasinan, the schools here, the varsities, and they really identified talent. No, the talent that will win games, and of course, eventually championships for the province. Okay, that's the long-term goal. And you can say, the team got younger and taller with their signings. Sarmiento. Again to the corner. They did this play earlier, but this time it doesn't go in. Oh, nice move. Nice move. Everything but the shot, though. Again. Oh, he wanted to dunk. He wanted to dunk, but the defense was there. Anyway, it's a blaze 3. He gets an extra point for that. Another, on the line. It was on the line, yes. Yes. Well, it's a good thing he decided not to dunk because there was a defender present, and if he went even a little bit higher, he could have courted danger. So good idea not to go for the dunk. No, save your energy. Remember, this game is 48 minutes long, all right? Arceo. Arceo steal. Another steal. Bounce past Sarmiento with the reverse. It's a blaze 3 as well. Pangasinan, ladies and gentlemen, they're coming off a long layoff, all right? They haven't played for what? I believe 19, 21 days. And it looks like in that long spell, they are a very hungry team. They are hungry for games. They're hungry for action. And the way they're playing right now, they are like, a beast unleashed from their cage. You see? And this is what I mean. Look at their plays like this. They're running at every opportunity. They're trying to, entertain the fans. Like what I said, they're playing like a beast unleashed in this game. But of course, we know what happened during their break. Coach Calagio, I understand, he brought the team. He brought the team to some tune-up games against some schools, even in Metro Manila. And right now, Pangasinan, yes, they are on a 15-0 run, but that has been stopped already by this free throws by Sonsona. But still, 15-0 run is 15-0 run. And right now, they're on top by 21. And we're still in the first quarter. And another concern is, Quezon City has already given up 35 points in the first quarter alone. Well, these defensive stops are nice, but they need to score. Talking about the Titans. And De Los Reyes is frustrated. You can hear that in the tone of his yell. Foul is on Sarmiento. That will send Reforzado to the line. Of course, before Sado, last conference, he was one of their undersized centers. But, like what I said, the team also went on a off-season recruiting binge. They were able to add some height. Because, last time, in the last conference, their offense was centered on Digno and to some extent Santos. They lacked offense from their front line. And that's one thing they addressed with the acquisition of J.M. Macolana. Oh, yes. It's a blaze 3 for Sonsona. And you can say Sonsona is one of the bright lights at the moment. One of the brightest at the moment for the Titans. Oh, 2 fouls now. 2 quick fouls. Still in the first quarter. Okay, another turnover for the Titans. Shirt play. So what is their shirt play? Remember, teams have their own signals. And referee holds play. That will not count even if it went in. Of course, Videlos Reyes is one of, you can say, one of the veterans, one of the elders in this team. And that will return Estores to the line. Look at this. This is the foul earlier by Delos Reyes, yes. And like what I said, Delos Reyes, he is one of the veterans, one of the more experienced players on this QC side. And they, I believe he should assert his experience. He should use his experience, to guide his younger teammates. Oh. Okay, Brutas could not beat the horn. So after one quarter, look at this. Our score, believe it or not, 37-17. We'll be back with the second quarter. Stay with us, please.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes. Glutamax Men, built for confidence.
On your screens, the huddle of the Pangasinan Senderos. Ladies and gentlemen, they just unleashed 37 points. Yes, 37 points in the opening quarter. And our score is 37-17, a 20-point lead for the home side, the Senderos. So we have just begun the second quarter. Meanwhile, oh wow, this is bad news. Sarmiento with his third foul. So I guess you have no choice but to sit down Sarmiento and preserve him for the latter stages of this game. By the way, Joseph Brutas is in the game. He's a shooter, a new player for QC. Of course, we know Brutas, he is a shooter. He used to play for Letran. And also, before that, Diliman College, which is, of course, in Quezon City. And a steal by Acolana. And Acolana with the blaze. So now, believe it or not, this is the first time, all right? This is the first time we've heard the name of Acolana in this game. So you can say he was quite absent in that first quarter. In fact, Akulana did not score at all in the first quarter. He even threw the ball away 3 times, three turnovers. So not exactly the best of quarters for JM Akulana. By the way, leading the way for the Acenderos in that first quarter were Renon and Fabia with 7 apiece. And you can see a very balanced attack by the Acenderos. Everybody with a share. Even a one basket, 2 baskets, but everyone fielded by Coach Calagio has his share. Against wild basketball being played here. De Los Reyes now will go one-on-one. De Los Reyes, yes, yes. It's a blaze 3 for Normal. And like what I said, though he is one of the elder players on this team, he should assert. He should assert his seniority, guide the younger players. Of course, De Los Reyes, a product of St. Clair College of Caloocan, which is, of course, you can say very near the border of Caloocan and Quezon City. A nice stab underneath, everything but the basket. It looks like, okay, just my observation. No, after that starting 5 of the Acenderos, it looks like this early, Coach Calagio and his staff, they are shuffling their players. And it seems, looking at the stat sheet, there are some changes in the lineup of the Acenderos as compared to their previous games, because it was explained to me by Commissioner Aquino. Right, the rule here for our tournament is that teams are given until their 4th game to make changes in their roster. So let's say a team like Pangasinan, no, this is just their 3rd game, they can still make changes. Okay, so after the 4th game, once they play 4 games, that's it. That's your lineup until the end of the conference. Well, right now, no team has yet to make, no team has yet to play 4 games. Meanwhile, Blaze 3. And like what I said, it looks like Coach Calagio has found a way to integrate the Blaze 3 as a big part of their offense. Because, hey, the rule is there. The Blaze 3 rule is there. Might as well use it to your advantage. And because of that, they're running. Now, the challenge also for the coaches is to find a way to stop a team that loves to go for the Blaze 3. And when you talk about that, you talk about your transition defense. When the team is running, if you can run with them, why not? And then after that, that now raises the question of conditioning. That's a job now for the strength and conditioning coaches to make sure that the players are in tip-top shape. Long Tom, yes. Meanwhile, referee's halt play. It looks like Tai has been hit on the face. Well, actually, around the ear area. He's favoring his ear. Okay, now Miko Tai is, again, one of their new players. He is also one of their taller. In fact, he is the tallest player on the team. Of course, Tai, he is also another product of the Diliman College, which is along Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City. Take a look at it again. Let's see if there was any malice here, or if it was just purely accidental. Okay, so, all right, Kaasi. Very muscular, this Kaasi. Okay, so the ball goes in, and then there's jockeying for the rebound, if ever. And then yes, I don't know. It's up to the referees to rule on that, if there was malice, or if it was purely accidental. Let's leave it to the referees. They are the experts. Okay, so Coach Calagio. All right. What is the verdict? Okay, so we'll wait for the official promulgation.
Ball possession for Pangasinan Asinteros.
And a reverse for Kaasi. Brutas, no. Of course, again, no. Like what I said, no. Brutas. He is a. You can say he is a good, a reliable long distance shooter. But right now, it seems he cannot connect. Can battle for it. So right now, I guess one factor you can say why Quezon City is at this course, because again, no, we have not felt as Digno finally breaks his silence. So Acolana, they are denying him. Meanwhile, stepping on the line is Santos. Baseline. Meanwhile, another connection for so Fabia will be tested at the line. So I guess another thing that should be addressed should be the team's defense. Talking about the Titans. Acolana. I guess, you know what? They are doing a good job on Acolana because they know that Acolana, he showed his talent. That's why he is a marked man. So at the line, Joseph Brutas. And he's also, I guess, one of the more experienced players on this QC roster. And you have a foul given up. More like a frustration foul given up.
Holding foul number 18, Joseph Brutas, that's his second personal foul.
Three-pointer on the way, short. Picked up by the Titans. Akulana. And finally, we hear something from Akulana. It's a blaze three for Akulana. Another steal. This time, so at the line, Digno. Here it is again. Okay, the blaze here of Akulana. Like what I said, no, Akulana, we haven't heard that much, as compared to his previous games. So now, they survey. Okay, so now that will send Rafael Perhis to the line. And of course, Perhis also is another player who, gave a good impression in their early games. And he gets the bounce. Perhis, of course, another player of QC from St. Clair. And they battle for it. Oh, it's won by the Titans. They kick it out to the side. Digno. Oh, Digno is smothered. Sorry now. Oh, unselfish play, but he blocked. Anyway, good thing there was a trail man. Look at this again. Santos fights Digno, but Digno running into a volleyball block. Yes. A one-man block like in volleyball. So JM Acolana at the line. They're behind by 14. But again, credit to the team. No, they were able to inch closer. Remember, they were behind by 20 after the first quarter. And now they're just behind by 12. Yeah, 12 points. Baseline. And Yes, that's a good defense. That's a good defense. Remember, deny the baseline. In fact, if you can plant your foot on the line, why not? Again, make the baseline an extra defender. Acolana, no look. And no basket. Foul is on Ligon. So at the line, J.M. Acolana from the National College of Business and Arts. And of course, he is from their Fairview, Quezon City campus. That's where the basketball team is based. That's where they also practice. When he was still a member of the varsity, NCBA Wildcats. A triple. (54-41). Acolana. No, Acolana, I think he should start heating up. And again, yes, see, on the dot. You know, when Acolana went scoreless in the first quarter versus the Acolana that's now scoring here in the second quarter, nobody marked. Nobody marked. Ligon, by the way, Ligon is also another former Diliman College player. So he is, I guess, he's in a reunion now with some of his former teammates here, like Digno, Tai, Brutas, yeah. See, and now Coach Calagio sensing danger as the once 20-point lead is now in half, 56-46. Will be, look at this, Acolana, big part of the resurgence of Quezon City. With shots like this, kapow, kapow. We'll be back. And of course, we've been talking a lot about J.M. Acolana. In this loss, they lost this game to Taguig, but he had what? 37 points. Look, whether you're on the losing side or the winning side, as long as you score 37 points, you will surely draw attention. All right, and of course, remember to catch us live. Tell your friends to catch us live on Top Sports, Premier Sports 2, of course, that's on Signal TV Channel 94, Sky Cable Channel 188, Cable Link Channel 54, and Premier Sports 2 is also on Sky Direct Metro Manila Channel 49, GSAT nationwide on Channel 70 High Definition, and of course on Facebook and YouTube. Shout out to all our friends watching on Facebook and YouTube, and also you can also download the Blast TV app so you can watch it on your devices. One hand, oh wow. Saure somewhat, eases the pressure. And now, shovel pass, Ligon, faking it, corner, open, no defense, no backs out. They will try again. Oh yes. Andre Ober, I remember the game I covered last conference in Calasiao. Ober was simply shooting the lights out of the gym. That was, I understand, I believe that was the first home game of the Asenderos. Yes. Meanwhile, we have a lull, and referees are just reviewing that last sequence. So, let's see. All right. Oh, Santos getting sandwiched in between two defenders. Okay, here's a closer angle. Let's feel the impact. Oh, Saure hitting VJ on the chin. And I believe there is blood. There's blood on the chin of Santos, and they have to attend to that. So again, they have to attend. When there is blood, no doubt, you have to stop it. You have to address it. Here it is again. Okay. Okay, look at VJ. Yes. He got hit on the chin, square on the chin by Saule. Of course, Saule a little bit on the muscular side.
One
So
review.
that should hurt.
Unwarranted behavior on number 19 of Pangasinan
Oh.
Asinteros, Charles Saure. That is third personal foul.
Okay.
Mandatory substitution.
So now it is ruled as an unwarranted behavior for Saule, and that is his third foul. So I guess I don't know if Coach Calagio will sit down Saule. As you know, Saule has been playing well, not just today, but even in their previous games.
Andoon banda. Sa malapit kay Tres.
So that will mean 2 free throws for Rivera. As it seems that Santos is unfit to take the free throws because he is being fixed for his cut. And they throw the ball away. Give it to the corner. Again, they are allowing, how many, you just count, how many unmolested corner three-point shots have been conceded by the Titans in this game. They ignore, being a little bit too fancy. All right, we have a timeout as Coach Bakay has filed a challenge. So referees will review and we'll see what will be their decision. Okay, so we're just reviewing. By the way, on your screen there you see there Coach Patrick Bakay. A little background here on Coach Bakay. You know, before he entered coaching, he was a varsity player at the Our Lady of Fatima University. Yes, that was of course where we played the other day, last week rather. Coach Bakay, of course, played for the Phoenix. But just to clarify, okay, the basketball team of Fatima, they are based in Antipolo. And that's where they attend their classes. But they play some games. They play games sometimes in Quezon City or even in their Valenzuela City campus. Just to be clear. But of course, they're still the same school. They all cheer for the green and white, so to speak. A good look there at Coach Patrick Bakay.
After review, the challenge made by Quezon City was successful. Ball possession, Quezon City.
Okay, so a successful challenge for Coach Bakay. So 14 on the shot clock.
Okay na. Nakatingin naman sila eh.
Let's see. Okay, we are nearing the 2-minute warning of the first half. Again, this will be a very interesting halftime powwow for both teams. As Jive Exclamador connects. Jumper offline. And another public display of rejection. Look at this again. Digno picking it up. And then good timing. Huh? Good timing there. And of course, thank you very much to AJF Custom. Of course, AJF Custom is the company that designed these beautiful hats. You know, all the NBL teams have their hats, and of course, also league hats. If you're If you cannot choose what team to support, might as well just get the league hat. But it's nice if you can complete the entire collection, get all 10 hats, and the two. So that's a total of 12 hats. So there's 10 NBL teams, and then 2 designs for the league. Meanwhile, again, a major talking point for Coach Bakay should be their defense. They have to do something about their defense. Okay, remember, he has to remind the team, look, they are the road team today, but they did that. They were able to win on the road. No, they won in their debut game against Nueva Ecija in Cabanatuan City. So they can also win here. Why not? But of course, they cannot afford to end this second quarter just by trading baskets. Blaze 3 now for the Hacenderos. And they're threatening to go back to their 22-point lead. Yes, it was as high as 22, 35-13. So at the line, J.M. Aculana now finally finding his mark after a scoreless first quarter. You see there, Ryan Untalan, ready to check in. Kasi with the rebound. Yeah, see? Good defense. And a fan. Everything but the layup. Fabia against Digno. Good matchup. Fabia now will explode. Decides to kick out. Another unmolested corner. Wow. They must do something about that. Somebody must guard the corners. Steal. Look at that. Touch passing. And it's the center, Kaasi, who is part of the break. Just like what they do in practice. Yes. It's one of those drills. 3-man drill. Sonsona, no. And it's colored by Obel. One second. Oh! Wow. So at halftime, yes, it's the end of halftime. The score is 75-53, and we'll analyze the first half and bring you the third quarter after this break. Stay with us. You're watching the NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup.
Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo.
24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes.
Glutamax Men. Built for confidence.
And our halftime score reads 75-53 again. 7-5-5-3. A 22-point lead for the home team Pangasinan Asenderos over the visiting QC Titans. And stats say it all. Look at that. 61% shooting for Pangasinan versus 44% for Quezon City. And then 29 against 13 in rebounds plus 16 points in the paint. They are getting beaten up underneath. Bench points, of course, more support for the Asenderos, 33 against 12. Leading scorers, Alan Papa, 13, Kasi 12, Fabia 10, Renon 10, all in double figures. Digna with 16 and Akulana, all those 16 came in the second quarter. He was scoreless in the first quarter. Support, of course, from Sonson and Cañete. And it looks like VJ Santos is back after a little injury in the second quarter. He got hit in the mouth, actually. The video showed him getting hit on the chin, but the impact was inside his mouth. So, let's hope that VJ will overcome this. Well, he's on the floor. But for sure, he has to see his dentist afterwards. Jumper. So, again, the big concern, okay, is the number 75 on the scoreboard right now. Yes, 75 because Quezon City simply gave up 75 points in the first half. And that is a big indictment to their defense, or better yet, lack of defense. You know, one thing that was really getting my attention was the number of uncontested corner three-point shots that they allowed. When you talk about three-point shooting, look at the numbers. 6 out of 10 for Pangasinan, 5 out of 12 for Quezon City. But you know what? It's the Blaze 3 that's a big difference. Look at that. 9 Blaze 3s for Pangasinan, 6 for Quezon City. But again, look, the big disparity in shooting. Meanwhile, a Blaze 3, and here's a steal by Akulana. Akulana! Well, if that went in, that would still be 2 points because he stole the ball. The ball had yet to cross the half line. Again, to be a Blaze 3, the turnover or change of possession must occur in the front court, not the back court. Or front court, back court, depending on whose point of view. But you know what I mean. Meanwhile, Akulana continuing to recover from his scoreless first quarter. And this is Akulana that we are familiar with. But again, they allowed the score actually at the end of the first quarter was 37-17. So early on, that was a portent of things to come. But of course, there's still time. All right, there's still time for QC to do something about this. And like what I said, it should be in their mindset that they may be the road team today. They're playing the home team, but they won before against Nueva Ecija, so they can do it again. And a Blaze 3 for VJ Santos. So I guess he looks okay. Look at that. Good transition, good recognition, and great body control by Santos. It's down to 16, by the way. Fabia to the corner. Okay, again, there it is. The uncontested corner three. But again, credit Pangasinan. Huh? Good ball movement. That's why they're able to free up a shooter at the corner. Okay, now Santos will trigger from the sideline. Brutas. Okay, we still have to see the shooting of Joseph Brutas. But of course, you know, when you hear the name Joseph Brutas, that's the first thing that comes to your mind, shooting. Long distance shooting. Oh, by the way, Sarmiento, who picked up 3 quick fouls, is in the game. Meanwhile, a warning on Ligon for resentment. Okay, Brutas receives. Brutas spinning. Brutas making. Now the challenge here for Quezon City is maybe if they could limit. But of course, with a 3 like that by Ligon, it's getting tougher. I was about to propose that they try to limit their opponent to under 20 points in this third quarter. Because in the first half, they allowed Pangasinan 37 points in the first and 38 in the second. So if they could probably, you know, and another blown play, let's see. So 18 on the shot clock, baseline inbound. Sarmiento. Papa jumper. No. Hey! And look at the crowd reaction. Yes, they appreciate that rebound. Yes, only in the Philippines, folks, where fans know how to appreciate the rebounds. See, take it out again. This rebound draw oohs and ahs from the crowd here at the Estrella Stadium. Here's a better angle for all of us to enjoy. Yes. I mean, the shortest guy on the court with the biggest rebound. Meanwhile, we have a challenge filed by Coach Calagio. Let's see. So I guess we can probably find out who the new players are for Pangasinan, because like what I said, the teams are allowed to change players until their fourth game, and I noticed a lot of players, actually not just on Pangasinan, but also on the Quezon City side. A lot of players listed today were not listed in their previous games. So we'll just check out who was in and who's out. This is one of several home courts for the Asinderos. In the President's Cup, they played a game in Calasiao, which is of course further down the road from where we are. And hopefully soon, maybe, if given a chance, for sure, the fans in the other towns and cities of Pangasinan would love to see their Asinderos play in their respective LGUs. Again, a lot of nice modern courts here in Pangasinan that could be future venues for the Asinderos if they wish. And like what I said, this team is of course 100% homegrown. Yes, they are all from Pangasinan. Just like all the teams in NBL Pilipinas, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. You have to be from the place that you play for. Yes. So referees are taking some time to, of course, they want to be sure with their decision. In the background, I see their coach, assistant coach Jun Marzan, who, of course, just like Coach Calagio, had a very colorful professional career. Yeah, here it is.
Was unsuccessful. Pushing foul on jersey number 0, Sarmiento.
So it is an unsuccessful challenge by the Asenderos. And it will be the foul on Sarmiento will stay. And of course, a rare emotional outburst from Coach Calagio. Meanwhile, it's the turn of Coach Marzan to be given a warning for resentment. You know, when he was a player, Coach Christian Calagio rarely got angry. You know, he just let his game do the talking. But of course, you know, being a coach is very different from being a player. That's for sure. Meanwhile, Aculana could not convert. And then based on this video that you see on your screen right now, the foul on Sarmiento will stay. All right? So there's a foul on Sarmiento, but unfortunately, Aculana missed the first free throw. And he missed, so he makes it good. They get the roll. Almost spit out by the ring. Bounce pass. Extra pass. Oh, too strong. But like I've said so many times, you will never go wrong with the extra pass. And that will send Renon to the line. Or Renon. This is Rodel Renon. And good. You know, one thing about Pangasinan, this is a very big province. Actually, one of the bigger provinces in the Philippines. They have what? Six congressional districts. So that means they have a lot of. They have a big population. To have that many districts. So for sure, there's a lot of talent available in this province that Coach Calagio and his staff can choose from. Oh, steal. Look at that. Crowd getting more appreciative. Sarmiento too strong. Sarmiento gets his own miss. Corner again. Oh, wow. Somebody guard that corner, please. Another steal. What will they do? This time they take it strong. Too strong. Too weak this time. Brutas. Brutas. Still no shot. And a towering rebound by Ligon. Papa. Attack. This is, of course, Asuncion. Asuncion has been earning a lot of praises from the crowd here with his heads-up play. Of course, despite being the shortest on the floor right now for either side. Oh, by the way, he is the captain. Asuncion is the captain. I just saw it on the score sheet. Oh, 5 fouls now. We're still in the third quarter. 7 minutes. So at the line, John Cedric Sonsona. One of the holdovers from last conference. Second one on the way. Oh, a miss. But you know, if you look at that, 87 points at the moment for Pangasinan. That means their scoring pace has dipped considerably. Asuncion finds the hole. Because, you know, if they maintain their scoring pace, talking about Pangasinan, they should have over, close to 100 by now. Okay, CJ Saure will return. Look at that patient ball movement by Pangasinan. Asuncion, too strong, but it's recovered. And what's this? Stepping on the line. Okay. Okay, it's now captain guarding captain. VJ is also the captain of Quezon City. Santos bounce pass in traffic. Sonsona could not complete. Meanwhile, Saure, no look, no shot, but a follow-up by Sarmiento. So Sarmiento doing a good job. Despite being saddled with foul trouble, he is able to still perform. Acolana forcing it, and he draws the foul. Well, I guess if you look at the move of Acolana there, it was very obvious that he was fishing for a foul. At the line, JM Acolana, who of course after, this is now their third game or their fourth, actually their fourth game. Yes, they are 1-2. This is their fourth game. So you can say that in 4 games, Acolana's simply established himself as no doubt, the go-to guy of the Quezon City team. Meanwhile, Kaasi asserting his height underneath. Of course, Kaasi easily the tallest player on the floor right now. Three, no. And a rebound for Brutas. Digno, fancy dribble. Digno, fancy shot. No. So now Pangasinan is in the penalty. And this is one thing that Quezon City can exploit. On the other hand, if you can see the graphic on your screen, only 3 team fouls for the Titans. At the line, VJ good on the first. Okay, we are still in the third quarter, but Pangasinan 7 points away from 100. And so a whistle, a foul away from the ball. Take a look at it again. Of course, this is the earlier sequence. That's the 4th foul, by the way. Oh, they babied it. Too deep. Saule, oh yes. And quickly the Titans press the timeout button. Look at this. This broken play resulting in a easy 3 for CJ Saule. Timeout. We'll be back. Stadium, yes, they are enjoying as their Asinderos are all over the visiting Titans. And of course, we chose a member of our audience as our Glutamax men. Guapo to the max of the game. And of course, our winner will receive, of course, gift items from Glutamax. Yes. See, you watch the games live, you might go home with a prize. And that's one of the rewards of watching live. So just log on to the official social media of NBL Pilipinas on Facebook. So you will know the schedules, of course, especially when the NBL will play again in your locale. So you can watch live. Because like what I said, I will repeat, nothing beats watching live. Okay, it's much better than watching on TV or on your telephone. Of course, when you talk about home venues, this Sunday, the NBL will go to the Angeles University Foundation in Angeles City, and it's going to be Tikas Kapampangan hosting Pangasinan Asinderos. That's it. That's our games on Sunday. Our main game, Tikas versus Pangasinan. Of course, Pangasinan will see action again. And then in our curtain raiser, the Manila MLB will test the debuting Quezon Star Horse. Or Star Horse Quezon. Yes. Saure. He hit a 3 earlier. Now he hit a 2. Ball is loose. And it's won by the Asinderos. Saure now. Saure feeling it. And Saure has scored the last 7. Yes, it's a blaze 3, so he has scored the last 8 points. Yes, the last 8 points of Pangasinan in 3 different ways. A 3-point shot, a 2-point shot, and a blaze 3. Saure, no. Yes, it is confirmed that no team today, even in our first game, no team attempted a free 3. So in our first game, by the way, Tikas Kapampangan won over the Nueva Ecija Grande Buffaloes 114-108. Lancer Can was our best player. And you can just look at the reaction of Asuncion. Looking at their information here, his middle name, all right, Ronald, his middle name is Garnett. And now, Cap Asuncion is slapped a technical foul for unsportsmanlike behavior. Okay. Well, I guess he got a little over-eager there. So now, Santos will shoot the technical free throw. Oh, Lucky bounce. No, here's what happened earlier. Let's see. So the two captains are guarding each other. So in that sequence, Asuncion was whistled for a foul, but in the after that he complained. So that was why he was slapped a technical foul. They give it to the post, stolen by Santos. Santos, oh, nice pass, but smothered by the defense. Sale now all alone. Sale! The fans were urging him to dunk, but it's a blaze tree, so just as good. Wouldn't mind the extra point. Meanwhile, a blaze tree in response by the Titans. Oh, yeah, we didn't notice that Pangasinan is already above 100. So now they've hit 100 in all their 3 games. Let's see if Quezon City can make a move in the 4th quarter. Remember, we're still in the 3rd. We still have 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. So still a lot of basketball to be played here in Rosales. Acolana draws the foul. Now we will know one big what if today. Now what if Acolana did not go scoreless in that 1st quarter? Now it could have changed the flow of this game. See, look at that. Saure had dunk on his mind, but yeah, just go for the blaze tree. It's even worth more. And of course, less effort. Still saving his energy for the 4th quarter. Two-minute warning of the 3rd quarter. 27-point lead for the home side. And Saure, look what the Pangasinan players did in that last sequence, huh? They have a good second jump. And I might guess they are doing their plyometrics. Of course, on the part of Quezon City, they need stops. They need to string points. And they need to cut this gap entering the 4th quarter. And it starts with plays like this one. Yes. It's a blaze tree for Rafael Pelhis. Meanwhile, oh, good response. I don't know, but suddenly there's a good chance for Quezon City to also hit 100. They're now at 86. And the whole 4th quarter ahead of them. Yes, the scoreboard is on 5th gear today, so to speak. Our operator is having a field day pressing left and right. Okay, Pelhis. And Pelhis loses the ball, but there's a foul. I believe it will be on Fabia. Okay, Ligon will return. And Pioquinto will take a much-deserved rest. At the line, J.M. Acolana. Whoa. So, we'll just chalk up another miss for QC. And then we'll do some accounting in between quarters. Acolana now for the second. Oh, 2 misses. That will not help. Okay, so another chance here. Possibly ball will go back to QC for the last say. Okay, possible last play here for the third quarter. Let's see. Oh, no, there's a 4-second differential between Gateback and the shot clock. Here's a steal by Pangasinan. Oh, they lose it. Okay, here's a chance. Perhis. No. Well, might as well try to end the third quarter on a positive note. And let's see if they can talk about the Titans. So hoping they can carry the good vibes into the fourth and final quarter. They are behind by 26. Make that 25. So again, the key here is to end the third on a positive note. No, perhaps they can come up with a defensive stop. Oh, all right. Possible last shot here. Corner. No. Offensive rebound. And still no goal. Another offensive rebound. Yes. And Saule will not be denied. So at the end of 3 quarters, our score is 117 to 90. And we'll be back with the deciding fourth quarter after this. Yes. We'll be back.
With Guapo Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo.
24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes.
Glutamax Men. Built for confidence.
And hello again, basketball fans. You're just in time to join us for the start of the fourth and deciding quarter of this ball game. Andy Servino here at the Estrella Memorial Stadium in Rosales, Pangasinan. And our score right now, 117 to 90 in favor of the home team, the Pangasinan Acenderos, over the visiting Quezon City Titans. Well, some good news and some bad news. You know, that third quarter, it was the most productive quarter for Quezon City. They scored 37 points, yes. But they also allowed the most points of the 3 quarters. They allowed Pangasinan to run away with 42 points. So just do the math. And looking at the consolidated numbers through the first 36 minutes, 55% shooting. Wow, 55% shooting for Pangasinan, 47 for Quezon City. Well, I guess they were just simply trading baskets. I want to see the rebounds. Okay, rebounds. 20 rebounds only for Quezon City. And hold your breath. 55 rebounds for Pangasinan. So that's plus 35. No, even if you double the rebounds of QC, it's not even close. Assist. 22 assists for Pangasinan, 16 for QC. Our leading scorers, well, for Pangasinan, it's Saule with 22. And you also got Renon with 14. Kaasi with 16. Papa with 13. On the other hand, it's Akulana with 28 in only the second and the third quarter. And then Digno with 19. You can say a silent 19 for Digno. And the only other double figure scorer is Brutas with 10. At the line, Normel de los Reyes. Does not connect. Oh, steal! They just gave it. That was the easiest steal. They simply handed him the ball. But, well, it looks like Exclamador is hurt. He's favoring, I think, his... Oh, wow, his knee. His knee. Let's hope he's okay. What happened here? They just gave Exclamador the... Exclamador was so surprised. Yes, for sure. But, say a bad landing for Jive? Yes. He's favoring his knee. Okay. Let's see how he landed. It looks like the weight of his body landed on his knee. You see their coach Bakay. In a powwow with his captain, Vijay Santos. Of course, Santos and Acolana are on the bench to begin the fourth quarter. Okay. He's standing up. But okay, he will take the free throws, but I believe he will be replaced after this as a precaution. You don't want to aggravate that any further. Okay, we played exactly 1 minute in this fourth quarter. Okay, so it looks like Gaa will take the free throws in lieu of Jive. This is Carl Gaa. And Gaa, of course, saw brief action earlier. So I guess they've decided that Jive is not fit to take those free throws. Papa asking for it. He gets it. Give to Saul at the post. Saul at turnaround. One-hander, no. And ball will stay with referee's point in the direction of Quezon City. Okay, so Coach Calagio has filed a challenge. So referees will now look at it. All right, there's a challenge. You know, of course, Coach Chris Calagio, after retiring as a player, he has now based himself here in his hometown of Santa Barbara, Pangasinan, where, of course, he has also, he has been given the chance to coach some of the schools here in Pangasinan. And now he's coaching their professional team, the Asenderos of NBL Pilipinas. Of course, I'm not surprised. I guess, you know what, Coach Calagio has a truckload of knowledge that he can impart to the next generation. Of course, Coach Calagio, a winner in college, a winner in the Pro League, a winner on the national team. Of course, we were together for the 2001 SEA Games in Malaysia. Yes, the Philippines won the gold medal there. Coach Calagio was one of the key players of the team. So yes, he is a winner on every level, and hopefully he can translate that winning formula to his team, the Asenderos. But first things first, he has to win this challenge. Okay, here's the verdict. Let's see.
After the review, the challenge made by Pangasinan was successful. Last
Alright.
touch, Rivera. Ball possession, Pangasinan.
So a successful challenge for Coach Calagio. Let's see. One-handed. So 3 seconds on the shot clock. So last touch. Okay, last touch on a white shirt. See, here's a better angle. All right, here's the best angle, I think. Okay, look at the hands. All right. So yes. Last touch indeed on a white shirt. That's Rivera with the last touch. And okay, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Quick release. No. Okay, referee says play on. Digno. Digno again. Oh, Digno missing the point blank shot. All right, so ball will stay with the Asinderos. Ligon, handoff, no. Back to Ligon. Saure. Kick out. Jumper, no. And it's a shot clock violation. So it will mean an inbound. Oh, wait. The shot clock rang. But, oh, there's a foul. There was a foul before the shot clock. Okay, so now... okay, let's see. So the... here's the foul after the shot. Okay. And Saure at the right place at the right time. It's a blaze 3. Remember, in their opening day game here against Manila MLB, it's a blaze 3. Talking about their opening game here at here in Rosales last June 28. In that game against Manila MLB, the Asinderos, okay, they won that game. They scored 134 points. And with the way they... and when you talk about Quezon City, look, they won their first game 110 to 105 over the Buffaloes in Cabanatuan. But in the succeeding games, they lost at home to Manila MLB. This was at the game at Fatima, okay, at Our Lady of Fatima last July 10. They lost 116 to 121. And then 2 days later, Sunday in West Rembo in Taguig, they lost to the Generals 115 to 146. So, oh, a technical foul on the Titans for delaying the game. Okay. And Coach Bakay could not believe it. At the line, Ligon. Yes. Okay, so now a chance for Quezon City. Spin move. Too strong. And it's collected by Saure. They will try to run a play. Worse on the part of the coaches. Oh, steal! They will not like that, the coaches of Pangasinan. Of course, if you're the coach in a game like this, you want to make sure that your players, no, despite this big difference, they will continue to play within the system. They will, obey or follow whatever plays were practiced. And you can say this is also like an audition for the players, especially those who are, probably aiming for more playing time. This is their chance to impress the coaching staff. And remember, it's not just about shooting the most points. The coaches are looking at the big picture, not just the points. They're looking at the defense, how the player conducts himself on the court. Oh, okay. This will be the first free throw of the game by Acolana. Let's see. Oh, he misses. Again, high risk but high reward, the free throw. So, patient ball movement, Saure. Wow! That is so clean, CJ Saure. So it looks like they will easily surpass the 131 that they scored against Manila MLB. I'll double check that. Okay, it's a blaze 3. The target here is 134. That was their score against Manila MLB. So a big chance that this will be the best offensive showing of Pangasinan in their 3 games. And like what I observed earlier, hey, this team did not play they last played on June 28th. So that means they have not played for 19 days. And they are like a hungry beast that has been unleashed from their cage. Okay, Digno is back. Probably for one last hurrah, you can say. Again, I invite everybody, if you are in the area, or if you want, anybody, the whole world is invited. Watch the game this Sunday live at the Angeles University Foundation Gym in Angeles City, Pampanga. 2 good games, starting with the opener. It's gonna be the Manila MLB against the debuting Star Horse Quezon, and then the main game, the Tikas Kapampangan will host the Pangasinan Acenderos. So it's possible that that game on Sunday, the main game, will be a clash of today's winners, because earlier today, Tikas Kapampangan, they beat the Nueva Ecija Guanere Buffaloes by 6 points, 114 to 108, and we have an 8-second violation. Of course, again, I'd like to say hello to all our fans who are watching on Tap Sports and also on the Blast TV app. And of course, our longtime fans who are watching on Facebook and YouTube. If you missed this game, you can watch it again later on Facebook and YouTube at your own time and at your own pace. You can review all the plays if you want. So referees will review that last play. So so far, we're talking about the Acenderos. The highest score so far in this tournament is actually two teams are tied at 146. Nueva Ecija beat Zamboanga 146 to 113 on June 19. That's opening day, the very first game here at the Estrella Stadium. And then, of course, like what I mentioned earlier, Taguig beat this Quezon City team 146 to 115 last July 12 in West Rembo, Taguig. Yes, the very first NBL game played in West Rembo. You can say that's the third home court of the Generals after the Dueñas Gym and the Hagonoy Gym. There you see there, Coach Chris Calagio continue to give instructions. Again, despite this big lead, the both coaches, even Coach Bakay, they're making sure that, number one, the players stick with the system and they finish this game properly, okay? As in, no crazy fouls, no injuries, stuff like that. Okay, take a look at this slow-mo.
Advantage foul on number 18, J.R. Kasi. That's his third personal foul.
Okay, it's an advantage foul on Kasi. Look at that. Kasi simply grabbed and he did not release the arm of Sonsona. So an advantage foul. And by the way, I just like to put it on record. Of course, it's been how many years since he was in college? For sure, definitely. Kaasi has definitely added several pounds of muscle to his frame. He was reed thin, huh? When I first saw him at the UL Tigers. Yes, he has put on muscle. And of course, you need that, especially when you're playing professional basketball. You need to bulk up just right, because of course, in the professional ranks and even in any, once you grow older, you need muscles because it's really physical. It's physical play here in the pros. The players are stronger, faster, they jump higher. So you need to bulk up. You need muscles. That's why you need to consult your strength and conditioning coach. See, that's why teams have one. That's one of the aspects of modern basketball, the strength and conditioning coach. Years ago, players would not even think about lifting weights. Now they are required to lift weights or even do gym work. Yeah. So now we're just at the halfway point of the final quarter. Handoff. And, my observation of the way the Asenderos are conducting themselves on the court right now, for sure, they are definitely following a system. They are following a play that has been mapped out by Coach Calagio and his assistants. Because, number one, it's obvious there's no improvising, all right? There's no individual play. And they're playing as a team, definitely. So that's nice to see. That's very commendable. Okay, Ligon. He has 5 seconds to shoot. Yes, that's the rule. You have 5 seconds to shoot your free throw. Nice form. Unfortunately, the shot did not go in. Kasi looking for a teammate. A little sloppy play there. To the corner. No. And then they just allow Ligon to pick up the loose ball. And Kaasi punches in 2 more points. So now Kaasi, okay? He has 18 points. And it's Saure leading the way right now with 31. Akulana has 30. So he is now in the 30s just like Saure. Of course, Saure 1 point better. An offensive foul on Pangasinan.
Offensive foul number 77,
And that is the sixth foul of Ligon, and we will see him next on Sunday. So see you on Sunday, Aldrin, and at the Angeles University Foundation. Again, well, you know, with the different tollways right now, I mean, the fans here in Pangasinan will have an easy time traveling to Angeles for that game. So let's see if there will be a good contingent of fans from Pangasinan who will travel all the way to Angeles to watch the game live. Let's see. That would be nice. And that's one of the nice things that NBL has done to Philippine basketball, not just in Philippine basketball, but to the country in general. You know, the NBL has helped promote sports tourism. You see, the teams, the fans, they're traveling all over, following the team wherever they play. And whenever there's a game, like for example here today, we're in Rosales, the local economy is, you know, is pumped up. Because for sure, there will be spending. The fans who travel here will spend. They will buy food. They will buy stuff from the local stores. And in some cases, the team, some of the teams might even check in a hotel. Whoa! Let's just call it a fancy layup. A blaze 3 at that. So now, this is the highest point total for Pangasinan this conference, 140. The record is 146 by two teams. And we still have 3 minutes. Let's see if they can hit 150. That would be nice. Nice even number. Well, he heard us. Hey, Kokya with a 3. I think this, well, Kokya. Well, according to our stat sheet, it's only Ryan Untalan and Jericho Mondelo who have yet to be fielded by Coach Calagio. Let's see. De Los Reyes. Oh, nice cut. Yes. Gaa with the connection. They have now tied the record for most points in a game this conference. And now it's a three-way tie. They share the record with Nueva Ecija and the Gig. And as we speak, we have a new record, 149. And we're about to hit the 2-minute warning. Normel, too strong, but there's a foul. So at the line, again, Normel De Los Reyes. All right, we need this timeout. We need this timeout. We'll be back for more of your NBL. So they will give De Los Reyes another attempt. All right, it's the last 2 minutes. It's winning time here in NBL Pilipinas. Hook shot. Oh, yes. It is Mark Abawaga from Jose Rizal University. And he is actually... yes, he is actually the tallest player on the team. He's a little bit taller than J.R. Kaasi. Again, this is Mark Abawag. He played for Jose Rizal University in Manila, or actually in Mandaluyong rather. Kick out, Papa. No. All right, too deep. And battle for it. It's won by the Asenderos. Over. Yes. It's a blaze 3. Hey, don't look now, but it looks like Pangasinan is trying to hit 160. Let's see. All right, count the basket. And I guess, you should commend also Gaa for not yet raising the white flag. And you like that when you see the players are not yet ready to quit. They still continue to fight despite this big deficit. Let's see if Pangasinan can hit 160. It's possible. Whoops. Papa. Dancing inside, yes. 39 seconds left. And it looks like they'll just go through the motions. We'll just wait for confirmation of the final score. Gaa with back-to-back hits. Obel. Back to Obel. They'll just run the clock. Whoops. Papa with the rebound. And Papa will just dribble the time away as both teams meet for their handshakes. All right. The horn sounds. And our final score is 156 to 109. Again, 156, 109. A 47-point win by the home team, the Pangasinan Asenderos, over the visiting Quezon City Titans. And our best player of the game is no other than, drum roll please, he is from the winning Asenderos. Who else but CJ Saure? 39 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. And of course, these were quality points by CJ Saure. These were the points that, blew the game wide open. These are the points that put the game beyond reach. These are the points that made the crowd excited. That's right, our best player, CJ Saure. Again, our final score, 156 to 109. A 47-point win by the Senderos over the Quezon City Titans. Yes. And of course, as our best player, CJ will receive gifts from Glutamax Men. Thank you very much, Glutamax Men, for supporting the NBL. And of course, our best player, CJ Saure. Yes. And of course, the Asenderos will be back in action this Sunday in Angeles. But before that, let's review this game. First quarter, good start. Definitely for Pangasinan. They made sure that Quezon City will not be able to get some early headway. But of course, the big story there was J. Abacolana was scoreless in the first quarter. And that really told on the cause of the Titans. And after one quarter, a big 20-point lead already for the Senderos. Okay? But, come the second quarter, I guess it was the same story. The lack of defense was a big factor, and because of that, they simply allowed Pangasinan to run up the score, and believe it or not, Pangasinan already had 75 points by halftime. Now, J.M. Maculana, all right, he said he was scoreless in the first quarter. He got his game going in the second quarter by scoring 16 points, but I don't know, it could have been a case of too late the hero, because his teammates, yes, he was playing very well, but his teammates could not support him enough. And that's why, look at this, easy baskets for the Asinderos. The Acolana, he was the bright spot, but no, turnovers also hurt the effort of QC, and it resulted in easy transition points. Again, 75-53 at halftime. Still the same story come the third. The score was running up to the high heavens. Easy shots like that. It was like practice. Pangasinan was doing drills that they usually do in their workouts. Of course, the three-point shot and also the Blaze 3 was really doing wonders for Pangasinan. I mean, they were scoring on all forms. 117-90 after 3. Let's see what would happen in the fourth. Well, again, same story. Give Quezon City an A for trying. They tried their best to at least make the final score more manageable, especially when you read about it in the newspapers. But again, Pangasinan would not be stopped. They're playing in front of their home fans, and they did not play for so long. They were really hungry to play, and here's the result: 156-109. Congratulations to Pangasinan. They leveled their record to they improved to 2-1. Meanwhile, Quezon City is now down to 1-3. So, see you this Sunday. On behalf of all the hardworking men of NBL Pilipinas, the front office, the broadcast team, this has been Andy Cervino. Until the next game, Philippines, see you soon. Bye. Love you all. NBL Pilipinas, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. What a game. Coach, what did you do?